You're thinking in the ways of the flesh. You're thinking in the ways of the world. You're thinking in human ways. Like we see throughout the scriptures that man often looks at the outward appearance and God always looks at the heart. God is looking at the unseen when we're only looking at the seen. He's saying, look, I've lived a lot of life. I've trusted God a lot. I've honestly not trusted God a lot. That's what Abraham's saying. There's been many times where I just didn't trust him. I'm at the point in my life that, you know what, I'm just going to keep trusting him. I'm just going to keep on doing it because God's never failed. And so I'm just going to just keep taking this one to the bank because God seems to always show up. And it was God's idea to bless me. It was God's idea to give me the son. It was God's idea to make from him a nation that would be a blessing to the world. It's therefore God's idea that he would marry someone in the same covenant of faith. This is God's idea. And so I'm going to trust him. I'm going to trust him. What does he say in verse 7? The Lord God of heaven who took me, and he explains this, the Lord God who took me from my father's house, from the land of my kindred. He's telling his testimony. I know this same God who spoke to me and swore to me, to your offspring, I will give this land. He will send his angel before you. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. I'm trusting God. It's his plan. He's going to send his angel or his messenger before you in the unseen realm where you don't even see this. There's an angel that's going to go before you and prepare the way. Before you got here today, men and women were praying for you. Some of them, they don't even know you. Some of them, they probably still won't meet you today, but have been praying for you today. There's something going on in the spiritual realm often where God's people are laboring in the work of prayer, preparing the way for what God has planned for you when you arrive. It's still happening today. It's just here in the context of getting a spouse. Pretty good idea.